guys, this is another video brought to you by FX Mesh. What is going on, guys? Now I'm going to be sharing with you how some few pairs played out this week, and I'll be looking at EURUSD, which is one of the pairs, and I took a trade which was on the screen. This week has been overall, generally across different pairs, has been kind of consolidating. Then we had the CPI on Wednesday, on Thursday, the US dollar, that's Thursday for New Zealand time. The CPI came out positive for the US dollars. So look at the CPI, look at this one, the 3 stars one. So CPI for US dollars. This is the previous and this is the current one, so it moved from 0.1 to 0.4%, meaning this is US dollar expecting to gain strength. But on the chart, you see that the pair, many of the pairs that have US dollars had a kind of a reverse, in the sense that, for example, if you look at this particular candlestick, this candlestick pushed up to the upside. Now I didn't trade the CPI. I just allowed the market to settle down properly. So I'm going to cut this particular section, and I'm going to explain to you how the price went. It came, of course, bearish. Now the price was here when the CPI happened. Now ordinarily, when the US dollars gain strength, we're supposed to expect the price to go. If US dollar gains strength, normally the price should go downwards, which is based on this orientation. That is, if you have EURUSD, then we should see price going downwards, because we have USD as the suffix, while we have euro as the prefix. Now you know how the market goes when it comes to news. We always have a reverse of what we expect. So when this happened here, this was just at the time that the CPI came out, and I was of course supposed to go down, but it went up. And when it shot up here, I just left it. And on that price, I marked, since I've already marked this as a key level, I was waiting for price to come down to break this level, retest it, and start pushing to the downside, using the break and retest strategy, which I've been using all this while. That's my main strategy. So let's see what price did. And price started pushing to the downside. So what I have in mind is for price to break past this level, or test this level, which it has done, come up here, retest and push to the upside, or retest and push downwards. So let's see what price will do. Price is going downwards. I'm going to say blast to the downside. Then what happens? It retest. So I entered from this point, and I was in profit, and it fell and melted excuse me, in profit. And that is how the price ended for the week. Right now we're having the price ending at 1.08498 for EURUSD. Now the simple concept is just break and retest, mark key levels on the higher time frames. Now I go to a higher time frame like 4 hours or 1 day. Now let's use the 4 hours here. Come here, mark this level on the 4 hours. Come here again, mark here, because price has rejected here multiple times. So anywhere price is rejecting and retesting, you draw a line to identify that area, that zone. So this is a resistance, this is a support, then yes, support as well. Then here, turn other resistance support. It depends on how the price goes. So if you look at it overall from this particular perspective, on the 4 hours time frame, price has built up. Price was building up. Let me say, price was building up on the trend for quite a long time. You can see price pushing to the upside, building up on the channel, up down. Let's make it higher highs, lower highs, higher highs, lower highs, higher highs, lower highs, higher highs, lower highs, higher highs, higher highs. And after the higher highs, started making equal highs. equal highs. This high is equal to this high, and this is a fake breakout. Now you can see that price was no longer breaking past this level, so you draw a major resistance level there, and you can see price trying to reconsolidate and looking forward to turning, and pushed downwards on also onto a channel as well, just like this one, moved like this or like this to this direction. And since I've already identified this level, price, I was waiting for price to break past this level and come back to retest it, and that's what I did. And after this candlestick here around this area, I entered for a sell and I melt in profit. Now I took some losses in other ones, but I'm just trying to make this video short. This was quite a nice entry. If you go to a 15 minutes time frame, you can see it clearly how price has been able to melt to this level. Now for USD card, I'm looking at USD card for next week. My plan is that I've already marked the key levels. This is already a setup. I'm expecting price to come back to retest this level, then begin to push to the upside to head towards this point, 1.36376 zone. So I'm expecting price to head forward, upwards. And the reason why I'm expecting price to push up is that when price pushes up, it means that the US dollar is gaining strength. And to be honest, the US dollar has been gaining strength in the past 15 days or thereabout, about 2 weeks now. How do I know? Now, if you look at the DXY, the DXY is it's a very important index used to measure or gauge the strength, the overall strength of US dollars to all the major currencies of trading or forex. Now, let's go to DXY and see what I'm talking about. Now, this is DXY. Now, this DXY, I use it as my indicator. Now, what I do is, let's go to 4 hours time frame. This is a 4 hours time frame now, and you can see price has been pushing to the downside, and you can see a clear consolidation around this area. Now, what has price done? Price has pushed downwards successfully and started to consolidate on this area. So after consolidating, what did it do? It just had experienced a breakout out of here, and you can see the candlestick pushing out of here. Now, once price has been on an impulse and consolidated, this is the impulse. This is the impulse direction zone. This is the consolidation zone moving sideways, and now price is about to start pushing to the upside. It means that the US dollars is now already beginning to gain more strength once it's started to push up, and that has a direct impact on the EURUSD, which is one of the US pairs, and I'm expecting price to even push downwards. I'm expecting price to hit this particular point, 1.08347, and once it breaks past here, I expect price to push downwards to the next area I've marked, maybe somewhere in this area or this area. It depends on where price is. There's so many price area where I'm expecting price to react on. Now, watch the US dollar gain strength in the coming weeks. Then I'll just take Euro AUD, which is one of the pairs I'm looking at for. Now, this pair I'm looking at for a sell for Euro AUD because price has been on a trend, a bullish trend to the upside, and it has broken past this trend line. So this trend has been, this trend has been in I would say it has been on a channel as well, just like the Euro USD. Now it has been on a channel, so this channel has been on for quite a while, and it has broken this level and also broken this trend line. So that indicates a shift of momentum. So once the shift of momentum has happened, it has come down to retest this level, this point. These are lower lows. They are lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Okay, it has broken this trend, come back again to retest this point. So what do I expect? I'm expecting a push to the downside. So it's a a break, sorry, a break and a retest, then I'm expecting a push to the downside. I'm expecting a push to the downside. So that's a very simple trade I'll be looking at for next week. Euro AUD. It's a very simple trade, and what I might even be doing is to go to lower time frames to actually exactly determine what's really happening on this particular pair. So we'll be looking forward to this particular pair, and just like that, I also have NZD CHF, which has actually been building up nicely. Then it reacted on this level and it has pushed to the downside. What I'll be expecting is price to see price. I'm expecting, okay, I'll be expecting price to kind of react here, which is almost doing. I think it's doing that now. So next week I'll be expecting price. I'll be waiting to see exactly what price is going to be doing for the NZD CHF. So that's how it is for NZD CHF. For the AUD USD, I'm looking at more push to the downward side because of the USD dollars, thanks to the DXY we looked at not quite long just now, where we have DXY showing the US dollar gaining momentum to the upside, and once this DXY is pushing to the upside, it means the US dollar is pushing to the upside, which of course will now in turn will now give AUD USD more push to the downside. So this is also a point to consider. It's a level. Now price has got to this level already. We could see maybe a break past this point, 0.66401 zone, and coming back to the test. So we're going to know that by next week. FX Mesh here. Thank you very much to all my subscribers that have been following me and those that are just coming on my channel for the first time. My aim is to bring content and share my ideas. I just want to make you understand here that I'm not a financial advisor. Any statement or advice or opinion I give here is just from my own thoughts, and I'm very happy to share it with you. FX Mesh here, smashing it. Catch you in the next one. Stay safe. Peace out.